Hi guys, this is the part 2. So I'm gonna start with the 11th one, which is basically fear doesn't leave you before you begin. So that's basically saying that anything you want to do in life, if you are scared of it and you just stay scared until you just begin it. So basically taking the first step, anything you want to do, you just need to just take the first step and just start doing it. And it can go either ways. It can be like it's so beautiful for you, or it can be just very bad for you, but at least you tried, right? So I guess it's about just taking the first step, just doing it, just being like fuck it and just do it. And yeah, that's something you're gonna do. That for example, I wanted to learn swimming, and every time I was like, okay, how will it be, what will happen, anything, like for example, what will other people think. And like a lot of fear just booking a trial class. Okay, how will I look, or what should I wear, or how will other people think of me and everything. I just booked my first trial class and I just went, and then I saw there are so many people who are like me, who doesn't know anything. And yeah, and then you actually see that nobody is judging you, everybody has their first day. And then you reach a position where you see other people having their first day. So just do it. Just anything you want to do, just take the first step and just do it. So basically, fear doesn't leave you before you begin. um the 12th one, everyone needs a place where their mind can rest. So like, this is a good one, where um you need something in your life which will just stop your brain from thinking. Like anything which you do with so much passion that you just do it. Like you just do it, and at that point of time you're not thinking of things. And you just get lost doing it, whatever it is. I feel it's a very it's a very it's something you gotta find, that okay, what is something which will just make my mind rest. It can be anything. It can be sketching, it can be swimming, it can be listening to music, it can be anything. We just what you do, and it just makes you feel happier, or like just peaceful. It's a very good feeling to have, and everybody needs a place where they look forward to go to, and they know that this will just make my day better, make it like teeny tiny better. And you need to find that okay, what it does. For example, guys have cricket. I feel their outdoor sports is like, okay, if somebody is a sports person, um yes, you gotta know what it is, and find it. The 13th one, showing up for yourself is harder than it sounds. True. Sometimes you do need people. And like, like, if it's your bad, like if it's the worst day ever, and it's the worst day ever, and you think that people should show up for you and everything, and but they don't. So like, I feel showing up for yourself also, like telling yourself every day that things will be better. And just being like, you gotta just survive this day. It's actually something what you know takes courage, because it's easier to show up for anyone you love. So for example, I love a friend, and if I know that she's going through something, I'll just want to go and be there for her. Uh, but then the same thing, if it happens to me, I feel that I'll be very cruel to myself. Why did you do that? Why did you do this and everything? But if anyone else does it the same thing, you just feel so empathetic for them, that okay, it's not your fault. And your whole advice, like for example, if you're giving advice to someone, it's just that okay, it was not your mistake and everything. But the same thing, if you do, you can be very cruel with yourself for being like, okay, you're foolish, you're not responsible, etc., etc. So it's much more harder. It's much more like, for example, um you want to celebrate the little wins, and if the same thing happens to someone, you want to celebrate for them. But if the same thing happens for you, you don't celebrate it that much. You don't see your smaller things, what you achieve in day to day. Like life is all about the big things. If you get a job, it's a big thing. But if you just get appreciated by your manager, I feel you need to give yourself credit for it, right? That okay, you did a good job, or anything, right? So you need to show up for yourself, because no one else will. Nobody knows your highs, and like nobody knows your small wins, right? So you need to do it for yourself. And yeah, and stop being that start being empathetic for yourself as well. You are also human, and you can also do mistakes. So yeah. Then the 14th one, some lessons can only be learned with time. And yeah, I feel um I feel like anything you see in some person and you think that why don't I have it? I feel it takes time. It takes time. It takes experiences in your life to actually make you learn that okay, that like just okay, that okay, um this is what it is. So it actually takes time, experiences, to make you the person you are. So so it's okay that if you do mistakes, it's okay. I feel that all these mistakes just make you the person you are. So you just learn from them. You learn what you did wrong. The only thing is, what you do, you need to reflect on it, and you need to just figure out what did it go wrong, or what happened. And you need to reflect, and you need to basically analyze that what happened and where did you go wrong, so that in future you don't make that same mistake. So um yeah, so basically yeah, that makes you a better person. Like when you have to push back, when you have to let go, when you have to um when you have to communicate better, or anything like that. I feel it takes time, and it takes a lot of experiences for you to actually get there. So yeah, don't rush it. I feel like there are some things which you can't really learn. You have to go through situations to actually get to know it. And yeah, so the 15th one, the things I wanted didn't change my life as much I thought they would. So yeah, so there are things in your life which you just think of, right? That okay, I want this, I want that, and after that my life will be like super crazy, or like I'll be super happy, or things will be so different. um but maybe it won't. And like you have these goals, you have these aspirations and everything, and you think that that will just change your life, but it won't. And you need to know that, right? You need to know that it's okay. It's okay that the thing you were wishing for so long has just happened, and it just doesn't give you that much happiness. That's why people say to just celebrate your smaller wins. um yeah, so you don't need to like you know don't need to like you basically you don't need to think that this is gonna change my life, because I know you're working towards it, you're putting your hard work. It will actually impact your life in a very big manner. But if you think that it will change your life completely, it doesn't. it actually doesn't. And yeah, so that's something you got to know. um okay, so the 16th one is home changes when you do. This is basically saying that, like, I've lived in Bangalore for long time, like I guess 10 years, and I've studied here, I've worked here, uh, and there's this thing which Zakir Khan says that, you know because people who actually leave their city to come to work, they don't really have a place to actually say home, because when you're here also you don't feel like home, and when you're in your hometown also you don't feel like home. So that's the feeling which I'm going for, that, you know there is home changes when you do is basically that which what part of you wants. For example, if you want like a me time, I know, like with your friends, you can say that this is home. When you need to spend time with your family, then it can be, that can be home. So, and it's not a place, I feel. It's about people, and it's about people who make you feel that you are important, and you are important, and you love people, they love you. So it's home is about people, and not like a city, or not like, I feel, not like a place. um it comes with people, and you need to know that, a certain place, which you call home, will not always be home. So yeah, home changes when you do. um 17th one is friendships don't need to be big to be beautiful. So there are some friendships which come in your life and they don't stay for long. Like, for example, if you think that all your friendships should last forever, it is not possible. There are some friendships which will come in your life, you will feel great and very good at that time, and you'll have the best time of your life. But it's not important that they'll stay with you till the end, or forever, or when you're getting married, or anything like that. Because there are some people who will come in your life just to be like, just for phases of your life, and you can feel very good, you can feel that, okay, this friendship is very beautiful and everything. But it's not important that it will last forever ever. It can be that it will not last forever. So yeah, you need to think that everyone who comes in your life won't stay forever, and you just need to cherish the moments which you actually had with those people. So yeah, friendships don't need to be big to be beautiful. The 18th one is parents become people. So basically, I feel when you're growing up, you don't see your parents as individuals, and you just think that they are my parents. But I feel over the years, or like when I've just grown up, I feel that they are individuals, and they had their own life, and they had their own aspirations, and they had their own, thinking of, like, that it was not just being our guardian is something what just they are more than that. They are uh, they are individuals who need your care, who need your support. So I feel more connected to them, and I feel more that they need me. Maybe it's the age as well, and I feel that, you know you you just realize that you have so little time with them left, because people are getting old and everything, and you feel that, okay, like, I feel I've neglected them so much. And because it was all about me, my happiness, my dreams, me graduating, me getting a job and everything. And I feel that this time this when I'm like when I'm at this age, I feel that I feel for them more, and I feel that they also need my, my support, my care as much as I can. um just having them, and they are your biggest supporters, because they'll be there with you in your thick and thin. Your friends might leave, anyone else you believe will who can stay will also leave, but I feel your parents will never, they'll never think bad about you. They'll never be like, okay, like I don't know what to say it, but like they'll never be they'll never feel bad for you, like, um they'll always feel happy for whatever you are doing, and they're in your bad times also, they're gonna stand by you. So so that is a very very important feeling, and you need to see that. I feel over the years, and as I've like I was as I've grown, I've seen that they are just standing by you since the start, and sometimes we just don't realize that. And just to have them in your life is such a big blessing, because there are people who don't. um, so you need to so basically it's you to realize that they are also people, and they also have feelings, they also have emotions. So yeah. um 19th is nobody will celebrate you like your parents do. Continuing this, that like whatever happens in your life, and I can assure you that everyone around you may be happy about you. Like, if you get a job, if you get a promotion, if you get anything, if you achieve anything, they're happy for you. But I feel your parents will be the most proud for what you have done. Maybe in like maybe in most of the Indian families, it's not just like a common thing for parents to appreciate it, but they do. I feel, in maybe not in front of you, but they just do. They are very proud of whatever you're doing, and they'll always be happy for you. They will always be happy for you. They'll never think ill for you. And that's such a good feeling to have, that that there is somebody out there. uh how much you can celebrate your, if you achieve something, and you go and celebrate with your friends, and maybe they're just pretending to be happy for you, and then in the back of the mind they can think that, why did it not happen to me, or anything like that. If people are just being happy for you, it is a very good feeling to have. But I feel, if you want to bet, every parent is very happy, and they'll be the most happy with whatever you are doing and with whatever you are achieving. So I feel nobody celebrates you as much as your parents. So it's just a reminder for you guys to know that. And we go to the 20th one. Worrying has never made me more prepared. Huh, yeah, yeah, that's true. Like, since school, I worry a lot, and uh, like, about everything. I feel I just worry so much, and I just my judgment is always so clouded, and I, it's always in my mind. If something is gonna happen, I just worry, and it has gotten me nowhere. Like, seriously nowhere. I've just I guess, just this is just a loss of energy, that I'm worrying so much about things, and it just doesn't take you anywhere. And that's why I feel it's a very big lesson for me, that I should just stop worrying, because it does nothing for me. And yeah, I guess you guys also should see that um worrying doesn't help you anywhere. Like, for anything, I feel that when things will happen, they will happen. So what's the point in actually worrying? There's no point. So you got to see that where your energy is going. And I know these are the things which maybe we can't control, but maybe you can just be very aware of your emotions, and you can see that, okay, if you start worrying about something, you can just say yourself that shut up, don't, there's no point. Yeah, so this is the 20th one, and I'm gonna continue it in the next part. Bye.